Welcome back to Pokemon X. Today, as the title would suggest, we're going to be covering a few new ways to play.
Yeah, they introduced like a whole lot of different features in this game that really mix things up for the better, I think.
So let's take a little seat over here.
Yeah, one of the features is like you could sit down, which, okay, that's not really high on the priority list for me, personally, but...
They took that directly from Animal Crossing New Leaf. Anyway, this is the first of the three features we're going to be showing off today. Pokemon and Me. Essentially, like a virtual pet simulator. Like the logical extension of Pokemon itself. And I'm surprised they didn't do this in like Diamond and Pearl, you know, the first Pokemon game to actually feature touchscreen control.
At this time, now with the 3DS's, more powerful hardware, they're actually able to use, like, 3D models, for the Pokemon here. At first I thought you can only do this with the cute Pokemon, but hopefully you can do it with everybody.
Yeah, try petting a muck, see if it will burn your hands off or not.
I'm pretty sure it won't, but still.
Okay, you can pet them, you can feed them cream puffs, and you can even play a few mini-games with them.
Yeah, the only minigame I really know of, from what I saw, was, like, the face recognition minigame. How does that even work, like, when you're facing the screen and not, like, the camera? I don't get that.
Oh, that's a completely different thing. I'm sure we've all played minigames like this before, just a typical sorting one. I would have done the one where you have to bounce stuff on your head, but that requires really precise timing, and I wasn't able to get a good take, so...
Now, my biggest complaint is that they had this opportunity, they put in all the minigames, and they didn't make a new fucking Puzzle League Lite, like Panel de Pawn. I would have been all over that shit, since Pokemon has been with that before.
Yeah, fun fact. Oh, that was Troze, wasn't it?
No, I'm talking about Panel de Pawn, Pokemon Puzzle League, Pokemon Puzzle Challenge, for a Game Boy Color. You know, those kind of things.
No, there wasn't like a new game, except it had Pokemon heads instead of like coloured blocks.
Yeah, that was Trozy, and apparently they're going to be making a sequel to that, but I haven't seen my fucking 3DS Puzzle League game. Where the hell is that?
He actually loves puzzle games, does Helldragon, especially Panel de Pawn type stuff.
I love Panel de Pawn. It's my absolute favorite, and I'm getting really fucking good now that I'm playing Planet Puzzle League all the time. I'm getting really good at it.
Thank God we had like that puzzle discussion there, because there wasn't much to say about this. You just like, a Pokemon pops up, it says it wants a fruit, you give them the fruit before they disappear, boom, done.
Why would you give Spupa fruit? It's just gonna throw it up.
I think we might need to have a talk with Spupa in that regard.
Spupa, listen, you're not supposed to eat after you've been drinking, because you don't hold it down very well.
Very amateur?
What?
That's like a sliver off 5 stars.
That's a fucking pun of your level, man. I'm ashamed the game would even fall that far.
Okay, you did good there, Fennekin, so have another cream puff. Get fat. Fat and evolve!
Oh, it's cute that you could just, pet them and play with them and things like that. Again, it works best with a cute Pokemon. Don't bring out, like, your fucking Tyranitar and go, you want to go for a walk? Cause yes, Tyranitar, I need to take a big Tyrana shit.
Now, before we move on to the next feature, yes, it is a lot like the Dream Eater system in Dream Drop Distance. You can raise their stats like you see here, and in some cases, like with Eevee, if you raise them up all the way and then level them up, they will evolve into an entirely new Pokemon. Yeah,
but see, here, you have that benefit, and it doesn't have that fucking saccharine music that plays in the background when you mess with your Dream Eaters. And also, Pokemon... like, the whole interacting with the Pokemon, that makes sense. Like you said, Pokemon has always been a series about humans working together with these amazing creatures. Okay, I get that. But the Dream Eaters are so boring and bland, and they just come out of nowhere, and they don't hold your interest, or you can't make connections with them in any way. That's why the feature sucks so much.
It's funny, there's actually, like, a few design similarities. Like, there's a bat we'll be getting later in the game, which looks like, Komori Bat, and there's a lion that looks like one of the lions you can get.
This is actually one of the best songs I've heard so far for the Super Training thing.
Yep, the Super Training. It's a special system designed to raise the base stats of your Pokemon. So, say for like Fennekin here, since it's a Fire type, it will be using Fire type attacks, which mostly draw their power from the special attack stat. So you can do special training to raise that up specifically.
Now, it's supposed to be sort of like a tool to help people work with EVs. that kind of thing. Now, I don't know a lot about EVs, I'll admit. I'm not much of a competitive Pokemon battler or breeder or things like that. But I took a look at it, and it looks a lot like fucking algebra, and that's kind of where I draw the line, so it's kind of good to have an easier way to go about doing it.
There we go, we get a little buff to our defense stat.
I'm trying to read the other screen out here, but it's so small, and I'm trying to squint to see what they're putting on screen for the text.
Yeah, I could have rearranged the screens, but, effort, so a full screen would probably be recommended for this part.
Oh, you also get different training bags that your Pokemon can hit on, while you're just traveling around. And you can also click on them yourself to help them train faster. So you basically turn the lower screen into fucking cookie clicker. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much. Like, added 10 more grandmas. Okay, you don't need to, teach me how to hit a bag. I'm pretty sure I'm capable of doing that.
Just as long as you don't play this, in public, where you're trying to jab the, the training bag with your styles. Oh! You're on a bus? What the fuck is he doing?
It reminds me of that one part of Indigo Prophecy / Fahrenheit where you're attacking, a punching bag, and then you kick it off its fucking hinge and across the room.
What? Really?
Go watch our stream playthrough, it's on the channel now.
I'm gonna have to find that, because that kind of sounds funny.
Now, what's cool about Super Training here, and we're just going to do a little bit of this now, is that if you leave it on the Super Training screen, like with the punching bag, they'll automatically do it, so you can just go about your adventure, and they'll just occasionally get a stat boost every so often.
Yeah, but they'll only do it once a minute. Like I said, it was basically cookie clicker in that regard, but you can't really upgrade, at least I don't think, you can't really upgrade how fast they click the bag on their own, so to speak. So how do you get here, exactly? Where does your Pokemon go to this huge stadium to fight a balloon on what looks like a flying gazebo that launches soccer balls?
This might be the new and improved Pokemon Stadium.
That second part, I'm not really feeling that, so to speak.
So is this the evolved form of that balloon we fought before? Haha, I'm back and more balloon-like than ever.
Big Bang Attack!
Totally missed it.
I didn't know Spupa could do that with the Chinese finger trap it was wearing, make it like spikes.
Oh, Spupa's blasting off again! Ding.
Give it more defense because it's not a fighting type, so it's gonna get punched a lot.
You are just trying to get my goat right now, Mr. Helldragon.
Is it working?
No.
Well, let's get a goat-type Pokemon so I can get that thing's goat.
Okay, now we've unlocked a bunch more stuff, so we can, train specific stats now, not just what the computer tells us to do. So, like I said, Fire-type, utilizes special attack, so let's try buffing that a bit.
You're not gonna do, all these, different soccer ball minigames, are you?
No, this will be the only instance of Super Training you'll see in the playthrough. I'll most likely do a lot of it off-screen, though.
There's giant Magnemite terrorizing the stadium. Better get your flying gazebo machine and take care of it.
I agree, this is one of, the best songs on the OST.
Yeah, it's surprisingly... Why wasn't this the gym battle theme? Because it's so much more high energy. As you know, a Magnemite is brimming with dark power.
Wait until you get to the Magnezone balloon.
They have a Magnezone balloon? Does it make the cool badass voice?
No and no.
Aww. Now, you would think that Fire Pokemon training special attack would use its fire attacks to train, but...
Did you not see the soccer ball engulfed in flame?
Well, I'm sorry, Vegeta, but last time I checked, the fox is supposed to use its innate fire attacks, not the Saiyan blood.
Look at me, I'm Helldragon.
Look at me, I'm Helldragon, I'm only pointing out logical things. What a nerd!
Are you some kind of genius?
Super genius.
You fired a soccer ball at a balloon. Yeah, I'm clearly Einstein.
That's probably the perfect way. What if you wanted to train like at speed? Fire soccer balls. Alright?
Get on a treadmill or something.
Firing soccer balls, come on. I bought a whole bunch of these, I gotta use them.
Okay, all of these are for Fennekin now.
Are you gonna only train Finnegan with your special bag moves?
Well, at least for this part of the playthrough, yeah.
I love how so excited the text for Super Training is. It's like it's about to ask you for a raise because it's so happy whenever you succeed at something.
Sir, can I have a few more bits, please? I mean, like, you're in full 3D on the top screen there. We're still sprites.
I like that person in the background, like, what do I do? Do I watch TV? Do I go change my clothes? I don't know. What do I do?
I tell the trainer what to do, but I only have one standard line of dialogue that I just have to repeat over and over.
That must make family life, like, awkward. Like, you know, when a generic NPC goes home, oh dear, how was your day? I heard the king has a new advisor.
What? I said I think the king has a new advisor.
Oh, you want spaghetti tonight, okay.
Okay, one more thing that we're going to be covering in this part, and this is the Wonder Trade system, and for this we're actually going to need to connect to the internet.
Wonder Trade, that's a good name for a slot machine.
That sounds like a tweet of yours that I read recently.
Yeah, I like to reuse tweets to get a lot of mileage out of my words.
Pay no attention to the Pokémon lineup, it means nothing.
Yes, it definitely won't come up later, no.
Just be lucky we're not still on 56k dial-up.
Yeah, your Pokemon will get here in about 6 to 8 weeks.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, you have to leave it open for like 6 to 8 weeks while it transfers.
What's cool though is that as long as you don't like put it into sleep mode, like close the 3DS, it will always be online, unless obviously your internet goes off. Okay, Wonder Trade. Basically, like Helldragon said, it is a slot machine. I'd classify it more as a lottery, really, in that you pick a Pokemon, and you get a random Pokemon in return. That's the event Torchic, by the way. You can download that right now, and it comes with Blazikenite, which will allow you to Mega Evolve your Blaziken.
What's really cool about this, like you were saying, yeah, I mean, it is like a lottery. And I think it's actually a really neat use for encouraging people to go out and catch more Pokemon. Because if you get Pokemon you already have, with different natures, or you get, like, lots of breeding rejects, I hear, is a popular use for a Wonder Trade, you can just throw them to the wind and you see what you get back. And it's actually kind of addicting, I would notice, and how you're just encouraged to keep feeding the machine with a Pokemon, see what you get. Now, it's true you get a lot of shit in there. Lots of Bunnelbees, Caterpies, Weedles, things like that. But in this video, and, you know, I've also heard, you can actually get some pretty good trades out of it as a result.
I've noticed people on 4chan a lot are, like, specifically breeding starters and the like, and even sending out shinies to random people just because.
Yeah, you can definitely get some nice people throwing some cool, interesting Pokemon out there. Then you get the assholes who are like, well, I've got this huge Caterpie collection, I've just got to share it with everybody.
I was really hoping, when I did this, I would get, like, Evital or something. Just have you go like, what?
That would be hilarious if that just randomly happened. I'm like, alright. Spoilers, I guess. I think you have a surplus of Eevee here. Due to a processing error, I have too many Eevees and they must go.
Okay, I'm not really going to be using this Ivysaur, in all honesty, so let's trade him.
What, really? You only get like one chance at these kind of stars. Well, I guess if you luck out again on the Wonder Trade, but still, I would keep him around and at least wait until I got like a double.
Dude, I got like a level 50 Zoroark.
Oh, well, okay then.
Well, he's gone now. So is Dunsparce, by the way. You know, I couldn't rein him in, so he ran away to the Wonder Trade system, and I got, like, a Kakuna in return.
Yeah, a little easier Pokemon to try and control, don't you think?
Unfortunately, you know, due to the whole naming restriction system, I had to name him Jim. Look at that, a Gibble.
Ooh, what are you going to name that one? Because I think I was watching this earlier. He's got some name I can't pronounce, like in Japanese. Oh no, he's just named Gibble. Well, fuck you. His name is Clash, okay? Because we're gonna go with this JoJo's Bizarre Adventure thing. His name is Clash.
You just want Mega Garchomp, don't you?
I don't care. I just want to name something after Clash. Hitting the Wonder Trade again. I think you've rolled it enough, Tom.
No! More! I want Zapdos, damn it!
Tom is caught by Gambler, and I've got to save him from his Neon Claws!
Now, I'd like to point out that the Sandslash there was traded to me, like properly traded, by a fan by the name of Topher, so thank you very much for that. This Pokemon here was actually a Girder when it was sent to me, and you know that Girder evolves when it's traded, so I instantly got a level 57 Conkeldurr.
You know, that's a female Conkeldurr, but it kind of looks like an old granny, doesn't it?
Yeah, right down to the concrete blocks that they lug around.
Yeah, and the little, like, the bulbous thing on its head. I know that's supposed to be hair, but for a Conkeldurr, that's just an unsightly thing.
And the beard.
Yeah, the beard, I guess if some women let themselves go enough.
And the bulging muscles.
Alright, I'm gonna stop this metaphor.
God damn it!
Well, you got a surplus due to a processing error. I am overflowing with Gibble.
All Gibble must go today, no money down.
Okay, this is the one with the Japanese name. I knew I was right. He is Clash 2, because I don't know any other shark stands.
Clash 2, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Boogaloo.
Fucking yes.
I
On a scale of no to yes. Yes.
Yes. Alright, one more, and then we'll close out the part. I can quit any time I want.
It's addictive, but again, it's a really cool system for encouraging you to catch Pokemon and send them out and just see what you get. I actually really like that, you know, because otherwise I wouldn't normally have an incentive to catch more than just the final team I wanted to use. But this is a really cool alternative, I have to say.
What I used to do is just like chain the Pokemon I got. If I didn't like it, I'd trade that on straight away. But I'm trying to be more careful with the Pokemon I get. So this one's level 1. Let's just send him on. Oh my god, Ash! You don't deserve this Gibble! You never evolved your Gibble, you piece of shit!
I'm off to not win anything! I forgot what you got for this guy, so I'll have to see. Wobbuffet! Fuck yes! Yes! Best trade! You win the tournament!
Why was Ash carrying around a Wobbuffet? Did he steal it?
He took it from Jesse, yeah. It'd be great if you traded a Lickitung for that. That would have been perfect.
Yep, you know female Wobbuffets, their 3D models have lipstick.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, I remember that. Ugh.
And on that strangely bizarre note, we'll see you all next time for another installment of Pokemon X. Keep on Wonder Trading, folks. You might get a Xerneas one of these days. See you next time.
See you then.